A win away from being World Series champions, and that's for two reasons. That guy is the biggest one, but let's start with the other. Blake Snell got lit up immediately last night. This is the first pitch of Game 5 last night to Davis Schneider.
See
That is long gone. 1-0 Blue Jays, one pitch into the game. But wait,
keep
we're
the
just
energy,
getting started. Vlad Guerrero Jr. comes up. This is two pitches later.
See ya! Vladdy.
First team in World Series history to open a game with back-to-back jacks. Blue Jays a 2-0 lead. Now we go bottom of two, and Trey Yesavage, who 45 days ago made his major league debut, put on an unprecedented display. There he is getting Tommy Edman after he got Hernandez and after he got Freeman, and it's 2-0, and he's got 4 strikeouts through 2. And now we're in the third, and he's got Shohei Ohtani. Look how far off Ohtani is there. 2-1 in favor of the Blue Jays going to the 6th. Ohtani again. This one he hits hard, but Addison Barger is there to make the play. Yesavage absolutely loves what he sees to get out of the 6th. Yesavage comes back for more in the 7th. Freddie Freeman at the plate, the hero of the late-night antics of the other night. He goes down. Yesavage, 12 strikeouts, most ever by a rookie in a World Series game. Now 1 out, 1 on. Edman gets them to turn 2. Yesavage gets out of the jam. 7 innings, no walks, 12 strikeouts. Look at his parents. Look at his family. That's what it's all about. And the Toronto Blue Jays, a 6-1 winner, are 1 win away from being World Series champions. As I mentioned, Yesavage started this year in single A. Now with 22-year-old has done something no player ever did in a World Series game. The first player ever to record 12 strikeouts and 0 walks. Jessica Mendoza, good enough to get up early with us again in Los Angeles. So, Jess, when we talked to you the other day, they had just played 18 innings. They've played 18 innings since then, and everything has changed completely, and particularly because of Yesavage last night. What did he do so well?
You know, Greeny, he owned the bottom of the zone, and you expect that from Trey Yesavage with his splitter, and I feel like that was the biggest surprise for the Dodgers. It was actually the slider that he went to. I mean, just literally snuck this pitch in there. He got 24 swings on this pitch, 14 misses, and look at how he owns the bottom of the zone for a strike. So he threw the slider at the knees early on in the game, got a ton of swing and miss, and then that's when the chase started to happen. Him being able to bend this pitch, similar looking to the splitter, but then having this pitch dive well below the zone. This pitch was magical. Not just the fastball that he was able to locate, the splitter, which ultimately is what he's known for, but the slider. I mean, he threw it more than he's ever thrown in his career, got more swing and miss, all the records that he broke in that game, not just the 12 Ks, but 29, count them, 29 swing and misses.
Yeah, spectacular performance by him, historical, all of the adjectives that you want to throw on it. And then on the other side last night, I mean, the Dodgers are where they are, in part because of their dynamic offense, but also their starting pitching, which had been so good. So what way would you use, what word would you use to describe what the Blue Jays did to Blake Snell last night?
Straight up ambush, Greeny. I mean, you talk about a game plan executed. One of the things Blake Snell talked about was fastball command. He said, I need to command the fastball from game 1 going into game 5. So what did the Blue Jays do? Oh, they sat fastball, Greeny. They knew, hey, he's going to bring this pitch in the zone. You're talking first pitch of the game. Schneider goes yard. But how about the execution? 2 pitches later, Vlad Guerrero Jr., again, the fastball in the zone. They understood coming into this game, look, we are going to look for a pitch that he could not execute, and he will bring that fastball in the zone. And before Blake Snell could smile, exhale, do anything, they hit 2 bombs and 3 pitches, both on that fastball.
And then there's Shohei Ohtani, who had the historic night. Last time you and I spoke, he had just come off a night in which he reached base safely 9 times with a line that was 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and 5 walks. Since then, he's 0 for 7, and the Dodgers' offense has completely fallen apart. What has happened with him? What has happened to them?
Agree. I mean, you saw it with that play Addison Barger made. I mean, Shohei Ohtani's still hitting the ball. He's getting his strikeouts. It's what's happening around him. I mean, he hit a ball 117 miles an hour last night, 100 miles an hour. Both were outs. The problem is, Greeny, is you think about what's behind him. And they messed with the lineup last night. They put Will Smith behind him, Mookie Betts. They moved him down to the 3 hole. Freddie Freeman was in the cleanup spot. They were hoping to get more depth behind Shohei, not only so he can get more strikes, but more people on base. So you're looking at who's hitting in front of him, who's hitting after him. Greeny, yes, Shohei 0 for 7, but he's smacking the ball. It's really about all these other MVPs that are around him. Freddie and Mookie post-game talked about, hey, we don't win this World Series unless those bats get going so that Shohei has more batters on base for him to be able to hit in.
So the scene shifts back to Toronto. Game 6 will be tomorrow night. I can't imagine how electric that building is going to be. Are the Blue Jays in control of this series now?
Yamamoto is on the mound. We've seen what he can do the last 2 starts. And if you're talking about how do we stop these Blue Jays bat, if you're the Dodgers, it's Yoshinobu Yamamoto and what he's been able to do, not just the precision, but also the complete games, being able to go and attack these Blue Jays hitters in a way that honestly, we haven't seen any other starting pitchers for the Dodgers be able to do. So yes, I think this is going 7 games. Why? Because Yamamoto is the pitcher that can slow down these Blue Jays bats. And honestly, Greeny, even if the offense doesn't show up, the way Yoshi's been throwing, they just need 2 or 3 runs to get to that game 7.
Jessica Mendoza, good enough to get up with us so early out west. Thank you. Safe travels.